Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. Today I want to share with you a very special project that I'll be doing for 2022. I'm going to be doing a stationery project pan. So if you're not aware of what a project pan is, it's this project that's pretty popular in the makeup community where beauty gurus would use up a makeup product until they hit pan on it. And I can show you right here. So this is the face powder that I like to use. This is the CoverGirl Clean face powder, the brown one. I'm not really too stringent with the description. I just buy the same face powder every time. So here you'll see that I've used the product so much that I hit the metal pan at the bottom, and this is what panning a product means. But in the beauty community, the term has evolved into pretty much finishing up a makeup product, whether that's foundation, mascara. Once you finish it, you basically panned it. So I've been watching a lot of project pan videos the last few weeks. I've just been so inspired, and I love watching people finish up things that they already have. But the thing is, I'm not really that into makeup. I only really have the one concealer that works for my skin, the one foundation. I actually don't even use foundation. I use a tinted moisturizer. My makeup collection is very minimal. However, my stationery collection is out of control. I have so many empty notebooks to go through. I have so many pens, and I have a lot of ink bottles, and it's honestly more than I can handle right now. And to be fair, it took me at least 3 years for my collection to accumulate to a point where I feel like I need to pare down. So I figure it's going to take me another 3 years to clear them out. But anyway, I thought doing a project pan would help me get motivated in going through my collection and making the most use out of it, and also help me reduce all the spending that I've been doing in the last few years, because stationery just has this chokehold on me and I can't resist, and I'm just such a sucker for cute pens, cute notebooks, beautiful fountain pens and all that. So with all that being said, I am committing to doing a stationery project pan this year to help me get through my collection. Alright, so now let's go through my project pan lineup for 2022. I did watch a couple of project pan tips and tricks to help me get prepared for this, and I often heard that you shouldn't get too ambitious with all of the things you want to go through. So start small, start with just a couple of things. So I decided to start with 6 items, and these are 6 varied items that I'm going to be using all at the same time. So I think that's a pretty good even number for me to start with. And I did write it down in a dedicated page in my Hobonichi Weeks. So here we go. The first item that I want to try to pan this year is my LAMY Turmaline fountain pen ink. It is a beautiful turquoise ink color, and it is 50 ml, so it is a lot for one bottle. I really do love this color. It's gorgeous. It's one of my favorites. However, it's not a permanent ink in the sense that if you swipe it with water, it's going to smear everywhere and you're not going to be able to see your writing anymore. And I think going forward with my fountain pen ink collection, I want to focus more on permanent inks like the Attribution document ink, the Noodler's bulletproof inks. I'm not too familiar with all of them, but I'm definitely going to be doing my research, and I want to stick with those kinds of inks. So I decided to go through this one, finish it up, and then replace it with a similar color that's more permanent. So I did draw a line here on where the ink level is when I started, and I logged all of my project pan items on January 24th, 2022. I'm filming this on the 27th, so a couple of days have already passed, and I've already gotten some use out of my project pan items, but I didn't want to wait. And I knew that I wanted to log my project pan as early as possible. So as of January 24th, here is the level. It's really hard to see on camera. I really had to put this bottle up against the sunlight to be able to find it, but I did my best, and this is the official line that I went with. I also weighed this bottle with my food scale. I'm not going to show it on camera because it's really gross, but the weight that I logged is 189 grams. So on the next project pan update, which I think is going to be a quarterly update for my channel, I'm going to check the ink level in the bottle, and I'm also going to weigh it so we can see the difference in that way. I think that's going to be really fun, and I've already used this ink in one of my pens. Over here is my newest fountain pen edition that I got yesterday. This is the Moonman or Mahjong Q1. It's such a gorgeous pen, and this pen can hold 3 milliliters. So again, it's hard to see on the bottle where the progress is, but once some months have passed and hopefully I've gotten some good use out of this ink, we'll be able to see more of the progress. So I'm excited to see where this bottle is going to be in a few months' time. So that is my first project pan item. And then the second one might seem like a freebie or it's easy, but another tip that I heard from the project pan guides that I was watching is to mix in some difficult items with easy ones. So I would say that the LAMY Turmaline is going to be a challenging item for me to go through this year, and it's probably going to take me all year if I'm lucky. And then my next item is going to be an easy kind of freebie item just to help me stay motivated, and it's going to be my A6 Tomoe River notebook. And I've already actually started this notebook all the way back in December, and here is my progress so far. I did also log it on the 24th, and I had 62 pages filled at that time, and I've already journaled a little bit since then. So I would say I now have 65 pages, but there it is. And I've been really enjoying this notebook for my daily journaling, and it's just writing, lots and lots of writing, not a lot of doodling in this one. So I think these two are going to be a really good pair for my project panning, and I've already used this pen for journaling and I've been super duper enjoying it. So this is going to be my second project pan item, my A6 Tomoe River notebook, and I'm pretty confident that I'm going to be finishing this notebook soon. So again, this one is going to be an easy item for me, but that's just going to give me motivation to fill this up and then have a new item rolled in once I finish this one. So that is project pan item number 2. And then number 3 is also going to be an easy one, but I figured that I'm nearly done with it, so I might as well put it in my project pan to give me the extra push to finish it. And it's going to be this Zebra Sarasa gel pen, and I was able to take this pen apart and mark the gel refill, and I'm going to do it very carefully because there's a spring here, and if you're not careful it's going to come out and you might lose it. So here it is. I marked it on January 24th, 2022. I don't know if you can see, but I actually wrote 2020 first, and then I had to correct myself. I'm like, oh my gosh, it's 2022 now. Like, where is my brain? All right, so here is the marking on the 24th, and I did use this pen already since then. And as you can see, the gel level has already lowered a little bit. So I use this pen exclusively for my baby journal. And as long as I write on my baby journal consistently, which ideally is every day, I will be finishing this pen. So once this pen is finished, I'm going to be rolling in maybe another pen or something else, but I'm super excited to be able to finish this and have it as my first stationery empty of the year, hopefully. We'll see. Maybe something will surprise me, but that is the plan. So that is number 3 in my project pan. Number 4 is going to be, I would say, a medium difficulty kind of item. It's going to be my Kraft pouch here. I started off with 50 sheets, and I did count every sheet individually, and I came up to 40 sheets of Kraft paper left. And I use this paper a lot for art journaling, making dividers, and making my own ephemera. So as a quick example, I did use it in one of my art journal spreads in my Hobonichi weeks. So this collage paper here in the background, this is actually Kraft paper, and then I printed a public domain image on it, and then I just used it for my art journal. So I love using Kraft paper for all of my planner and journal setups. So I think I will be going through this pack this year. It's just that I don't have a lot of time to work on my setups right now, so I don't know how fast I'll be able to finish this pack. But I really do want to finish this because I just really enjoy my Kraft paper. Alright, so that was number 4. And then number 5 is going to be, I would say, another easy one. It's hard to tell, but I have this box of Pipsticks stickers that I just store in a gallon leather box. And the story for this is when I first joined the planner community, I did subscribe to the Pipsticks sticker subscription pack for, I would say, 6 months. I didn't make it to a whole year, but I still ended up with so many sticker sheets, and I ended up just taking them all out of their sticker packs and consolidating them into this one box. And my intention was to go through all of these packs in 1 year. But then I started documenting how many sticker sheets I'm supposed to be going through this year, and I laid them all out on my bed so that I could take a picture and document my progress that way. And oh my gosh, I just got so overwhelmed by all of the stickers that I have to go through. So I decided that maybe I should just work on this one sheet at a time. So I think that's what I'm going to be doing for my Pipsticks, is just go through them one sheet at a time. And so I settled on this sheet, and I have no idea which month this is from since I already got rid of all of the packaging that my stickers came with. But I thought this was such a cute sheet. It's got all of these animals, it's got rainbows, it's got hearts, and I already have some use out of this. As you can see, there's some empty spaces. I've been using them in my baby journal. Anytime I put down a photo, I will do a little bit of collaging around that photo. So that's where these stickers have been coming in, and I do love these stickers. They're just so adorable. So I'm super excited to get use out of this, and hopefully I can empty this out sooner rather than later so I can have another sheet to work on in my Pipsticks box. Alright, number 6 is going to be this pack of deco papers that I bought on Amazon recently. This is a vintage celestial pack that is just so beautiful and gorgeous, and this does not belong here. Let me just quickly lay out what you can expect from this pack. I will link it down below. So here, it's got maps, it's got celestial imagery, it's got moon stickers, it's got planetary stickers. So here's some of the moon stickers here on the side. It's got vintage illustrations. It's such a good pack. It's also got some labels here, so it's just so beautiful. And again, I've been using it in my Hobonichi week spreads as well. And it did originally come with 200 pieces. So I decided to count every piece individually and track my progress that way. And what I did is I just separated this into piles of 10, and then I added up those piles plus whatever extra was left, and it came up to 193 pieces. And I didn't bother double checking my count because I've already been using this pack anyway. So either way, I'm going to be making progress on this pack. It's just a question of how fast I can get through this, which I think is going to take me a while because 200 pieces is a lot, and a single pack like this does take you far. I'm honestly surprised at how long it takes me to finish up a single pack. Like, I have a couple of Happy Planner sticker books that I've bought since 2019, and I still have them. I haven't finished them, so I really need to get through all of my sticker collections. I'm hoping that this project pan is going to help me get through my collection, and again, it's probably going to take me a couple of years to get through my collection. I have been doing some destashing here and there. I've given away notebooks, I've given away sticker packs, I've destashed planner covers in the past, so I am slowly going through it, but hopefully with this new project pan that I am embarking on, it will go much faster. Before I end this video, I'd just like to say that I'm aware that I'm coming into this project from a place of abundance. I'm very lucky and fortunate enough to be able to amass a stationery collection for myself in the first place, and I definitely have not forgotten that. But this is my own personal journey that I'm going through, and I just want to document it and hopefully reach out to people who are going through the same thing. If you're in the same position as me, maybe this project pan will also help you get motivated to go through your stationery collection. And if not, if you feel like you do find joy in buying things that make you happy, that's totally fine, that's totally valid. I was in that place a couple of years ago, and I know how it feels. I'm still struggling to control my spending even now. I'm certainly not insinuating that I'm above all of that. Alright, so let's just get everybody all together. Alright, so here is everyone. I'm really excited to see how my progress is going to be in the next few months. As I mentioned before, I plan on doing a quarterly update on my project pan. So every season, I'm going to be coming back and showing the progress of my stationery. So the next update is going to be on April, hopefully. If you'd like to do a project pan of your own, I would love to hear what items you have on your project pan. If you made a video or Instagram post, please link it to me. I would love to see what you have planned. Until then, thank you so much for watching this video. This is Baba Notes, and I'll see you next time. Bye!